Hello everyone, this is Dane. Welcome back to my channel, Filipino Nurse Retire Song. I hope everybody is doing great. I'm doing fine. It's still cold out here though. It was this morning, actually it's about 50 degrees and I cannot really do anything outside. I got very lazy. It's still cold and it's kind of amazingly cold because usually at the end of April the temperature is starting to go up, and it's really changed for the past years. So this time it's really cold, and it's been cold winter for us here in Georgia. But otherwise, we've been crabbing and fishing, and yesterday I did not catch anything at all, okay? And no, I'm sorry, I caught one fish, and it's a toadfish, and it bit my finger. I stuck my hands. It's my fault because I was trying to pry the hook out of his mouth, and then that little thing's about this big, and it has a big mouth and caught my finger. I never would have thought that that thing can bite. So next time I learn my lesson, that fish will bite, okay? Now my friend caught about 12 pieces of crabs, and I really did not care about crabs because sometimes it takes a while to shell them, and then after that eat them, and then it would stink the whole entire house. So the best way to eat crabs is really outside, but it's kind of too cold for me to eat outside, and I have to have somebody to eat crabs with me and to enjoy. Otherwise, I had the best day. Now I'm going to thank all my subscribers, and my numbers is creeping up a little bit slowly but surely. But anyway, I told you I don't care. I do as I please, you know. If I feel like doing videos, then I'm gonna do videos. If not, I'm not gonna force myself because I'm gonna just mumble. And please share and comment so that I will be busy. And I really like responding to people, and people has a lot of comments that makes me realize that there's a lot of things to learn about in this world, right? Otherwise, today I'm going to talk to you about the topic about Philippines as a paradise. To me, Philippines is not an instant paradise. You really have to kind of overcome situations step by step to be able to achieve to the point of making Philippines as your paradise. The reason for this, paradise is actually defined in the Bible as a synonym for heaven. It is the most peaceful place, a very quiet place and holy place, beautiful, pleasant, perfect, and all those positive qualities to be a paradise. It is actually in contrast to hell, okay? So that's all that's negative are all hell, right? So if you have been to the Philippines, you know what I'm talking about. It's never a paradise. It's not a paradise. Just because it is in the tropics and it has pristine beaches and beautiful mountains and shorelines and beautiful people, it doesn't mean that it becomes a paradise. All right, I say this because not all parts in the Philippines is a paradise, and really it is the state of your mind also, or somebody's mind, to make a place as their own paradise. It all depends on how you feel. All right, in contrary, some parts in the Philippines, to me, failed to be a designated area to be a paradise, okay? I'm going to be specific. Some areas only, not all parts. Okay, for me personally, the areas I do not like in the Philippines, and it can never be designated as a paradise are in the big cities, okay? Especially in Manila, Cebu, Davao City, Iloilo City, and all those big cities. They are not a place for me to stay because they are not a paradise. The reasons why I say that they are not paradise, number one, because of the noise. Too much noise, too much karaoke machines, and people are so disorderly, especially in the traffic. They like to blow their horns for some reason, and I know I have to adjust very well because of that. Number two, the pollution is so bad, okay? And you can see sewage and all those trash along the road. Sometimes you will see them, but they're getting better about that, okay? It's just really the government has to have a good way how to dump their sewers and all those trash. And the people sometimes are so disorderly and chaotic in the cities, okay? They do not have their disorder. Too much, just too much people actually. It's too overpopulated, that's why. And there's a lot of poverty in the nation. Okay, you can see a lot of those, and very, very obvious in big cities. You will see a lot of beggars. So that's why I said it's not a paradise for me. And those are the big things that I consider to be factors that makes a place not a paradise, okay? But if you get out of those big cities, then you can have your paradise. For me, I live in a city, and I live in a place in a small island in Samal, and I already showed you some pictures on those. That is in where I live, okay? I do not live on the shoreline, but I live inland. But it's still a very good place and very quiet, and people are very, very nice people, okay, that live there. And we have peace there, beautiful plants, and I have my own farm. So that's my paradise. So actually, it's the set of mind of a person that makes a place a paradise. You can make your place in United States as your paradise. I have my own paradise. The reason why I say that, because my definition for paradise is there is peace, quiet, and beautiful at the same time. And you are contented. And if your life is in order and you are happy, to me, regardless of where you live, as long as you're happy and contented, then you live in a paradise, okay? So Philippines is not an instant paradise. You really have to accept the way it is, because it is so full of disorder and imperfections, okay? Do not have that kind of notion or a concept that Philippines is, because it is in the tropics and it's warm and it's surrounded by pristine mountains and beaches, and it is a paradise, because you are wrong. You have to accept all those differences between the cultures from United States or wherever you come from. You have to accept the differences between the cultures in both countries, and accept the imperfections that they offer, okay? Regardless where you are, there's always gonna be imperfections, so it's never a perfect world. The only thing that you can do is, when you have imperfection, try to embrace that and accept it. It's the main acceptance, actually, and understanding. That's all how you obtain your paradise. All right, good. I'm glad that I was able to share this with you, how I feel about Philippines as a paradise, because I always hear that from people that it is a paradise. It's never an instant paradise. Thank you guys, and I hope you'll have a safe day. Bye bye. God bless.